Word to your mother, boys and girls. It is your boy, Sniper Wes, coming at you here for player profit plays for May 13th, Tuesday, 2025. In case you don't know what player profit is the website that gives you a huge bankroll for pretty much just 1% of what you want to play for. So, for example, I will explain to you. By the way, you can use promo code SNIPER1, and that will get you in like Flynn to this program. Okay? But basically, you know what? I should not have logged in. That wasn't smart. It's not what I wanted to do. That's okay. Let me just go to player profit here. Just to explain how this works for you guys. So basically, you get to play on leverage, okay? So what does that mean? That means player profit wants to know that you know how to pick sports teams. And just as I say that, oh, here, I have to go to challenges. Here we go. So basically how it works is, let's say you want a $1,000 bankroll to pick sports teams with, right? To try to make a bunch of money. Well, you can have a $1,000 bankroll, okay? It only costs you $30 to get in the door, okay? So basically you go to playerprofit.com, use the promo code SNIPER1, and they will give you $1,000 on leverage to pick your sports teams. Okay, to pick your sports, whoever you want to pick, whether it's the Dodgers, whether it's the Cowboys, whether it's the Lakers, so on and so forth. So basically, phase 1 is 20 picks, phase 2 is 20 picks, and then if you pass the challenges, you get funded, and you get to keep 70% of anything over 1,000. That's assuming you chose this challenge, right? Let's say you wanted a $5,000 bankroll. Well, you can get a $5,000 bankroll. It costs you $125 to get in the door, okay? So you wanted a $10,000 bankroll, costs you $250. $25,000 costs you $500. So if you use the promo code SniperWes, this will get you 10% off. So say you just want to do the $10,000 bankroll challenge, 10% off, that gets you $25 off there. Only costs you, with my promo code SNIPER1, you want to use that promo code, and that will get you, have a $10,000 bankroll for $250. Basically, you pass phase 1, you pass phase 2, and you get funded. You get to keep 70% of anything over $10,000. Okay, here are the, you say, oh, it sounds too good to be true. Well, here's the deal. Here's the only caveats. The only way you lose the challenge is if you lose 10% in a day. Okay, so they don't want you to lose 10% of your bankroll. So say you have a $10,000 account, you cannot lose more than $1,000 in a day, in one day. Okay, you also cannot lose your max drawdown. You cannot lose 15% on the account in total, okay? So that means you cannot let this, you can't lose $1,500. You can't let this drop below $8,500. Makes sense? You guys with me on that? Cool. So playerprofit.com, you go to the website, you log in, you use the promo code SNIPER1. That will get you it'll get you 10% off of any of these amounts, whichever one you decide to do. You can get a $100,000 account if you want. Costs you $1,000 minus my 10% off, so it costs you $900. And you get a $100,000 account on leverage. You just have to pass phase 1, pass phase 2, and you get to keep anything over $100,000. 70% of anything over $100,000. Make sense? Cool. I'm going to go ahead and do some plays here with you on player profit so you guys can see how this works. I have a $1,000 account here just because I know that's probably what most people are going to do. I am 16 picks in. Okay, I have 4 picks left, and I'm only at $1,124. I have to get this up to $1,200, right? Because it was $1,000. You have to make 20%. Therefore, this has to be up at $1,200. I have 4 picks to do it. So we're going to do 3 of them right now, and I hope by the end of these 3, if I go 3-0, we'll pass the challenge, automatically. We go on to phase 2. If I go 2 out of 3, then I'm probably going to have one more pick to pretty much, either make or break the account. So hopefully we go 3-0. That'd be super sick. Let's start in NBA basketball, and we are going to go to Cleveland between the Pacers and the Cavaliers here. This is game 5, and I am going to take the points with the Indiana Pacers. It's minus 108. Now, with a $1,000 account, your max bet is $50. So it's 50 to 146 at minus 108 at plus 7.5. Okay, and we are going to place that pick, and it is going to say pick play successfully. So my reasoning, I'll just give you some analysis behind this account. Let me make this larger so you guys can see, because it's probably hard to see on the screen. So, well, obviously, let's look at this last score. I mean, this is ridiculous. The Pacers, they beat them 129-109. But at halftime, they were up by like 45 or 50. I mean, it was embarrassing for the Cavs. The Cavs they got thoroughly dominated. We don't know Donovan Mitchell's status as far as injuries go. It says no injuries to report for the Cavs, but I mean, Donovan Mitchell, he was down. He didn't even play the second half. Granted, they were down so many points. That's probably why. But we don't know how healthy he's going to be, first of all, right? Cleveland could very well win this game, to be honest with you. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. If they go back and they play with some pride and they win this game. But you're going to give me 8 points with the Pacers. They've been dominating the series other than Game 3. And, I mean, it's a good public fade here, too. Look at the public is just hammering Cleveland here. So, I'm going to take Indy. I'm going to take the 8 points. They could lose the game by 6, and, we win the selection. So, Indiana plus 8, that is going to be our first pick. Okay? Let's move on over to the ice. In hockey, I like the Dallas Stars here. This is a little bit juicy. I kind of don't like to lay this much juice, to be honest with you. It's only 50 to 133. It's because it's minus 148. I try to keep it, minus 140 or less, minus 135 or less, but I just like Dallas here. They're the better team. Winnipeg, they're leaking oil. If you see the statistics here, we have the Jets and the Stars. The Stars are up 2-1. Dallas, they dominated on Sunday. They won 5-2. They won game 1, 3-2. That was in Winnipeg. Obviously, Winnipeg bounced back nicely in game 2. But it's just kind of funny because Winnipeg, they were by far, I mean, if you look at the regular season numbers, I mean, they were just one of the best teams in the league. They were number one defense in the league as it relates to goals per game. They were the number 1 power play in the league. They were the number three in scoring. They were number 1 in money, meaning if you just bet on them to win $100 every single game, you're up $1,380 on the season. It's, number 1 in the NHL. So, but I'm still fading them because it hasn't translated. They just come to play. So here's the playoff stats. They're nowhere to be found in the money. They are nowhere to be found in the scoring. They are nowhere to be found in the defense. They're nowhere here in the power play. So this is just not the same team they were in the regular season. So, I mean, give me the Stars, man. I know it's a little bit juicy. Oh, I need to place this pick. Okay, place pick. All right. So, now we move to Major League Baseball. I like here. Oh, you know what? They're probably not going to have this line up yet. The 13th. Do we have the Giants line? We do not. This is for the 12th, but I want the 13th. They don't have the Giants line up yet. I don't know why, because they have every other game up. Anyway, I'm taking the San Francisco Giants tomorrow. I'm going to have to put this play in later because it's just not up yet. But we get Brandon Pfaadt, which is one of the weirdest names in Major League Baseball history. And then we also get Robbie Ray. So 2 very, very good pitchers. If you want to look at their numbers really quick, I'll be happy to go over those with you here. So this is Brandon Pfaadt. He's been fantastic. So against the Dodgers here, right? He went 6 innings, 3 walks, and 4 hits. So 7 base runners in 6 innings, but he got out of jams, right? No earned runs, so he did quite well. He gave up 6 and 4 to the Phillies. That's not very good. But before that, he gave up 2 and 6 to Atlanta. He gave up 1 and 6 to Tampa. He gave up 1 run in 5 to the Marlins. He gave up no runs in 6 to Baltimore. He gave up 4 and 6. Not very good to Washington. He gave up 1. Oh wait. He gave up 3 and 6 his first start of the year against the Cubs. So he's been doing quite well. If you look at his overall numbers, I mean, he's 3.28 ERA. He is 1.20 WHIP. So pretty good pitching, right? So you want to look at Robbie Ray? I will look at Robbie Ray with you. Robbie Ray, his last couple starts here, he gave up 1 earned run in 6 innings to the Cubs. None in 7 innings to the Rockies. Rockies are terrible, though. He gave up 2 in 7 innings to the Rangers. Very good. He gave up 2 in 5 innings to the Brewers. Very good. He gave up 4 and 4 to the Phillies. Not great. 1 and 4 to the Yankees. I don't know why he didn't go past 4 there. Maybe he got maybe the pitch count or something. He gave up 1 and 6 to the Mariners. Very good. He gave up 3 and 5 to Cincinnati. So very good. His numbers are pretty good too. If you look at his overall picture, 2.84 ERA and 1.20 WHIP. So we got 2 stud pitchers here. Here's the problem. You want to know the problem with the Diamondbacks? Let's look at the bullpens here. So the San Francisco Giants bullpen. Well, here's the worst. I wish I could sort these. I don't know what's going on with covers. It's really ticking me off, to be honest with you. But they used to be able to sort all of these. Now they're not sortable anymore. Don't know why. I even emailed them and they didn't get back to me. Arizona's bullpen ERA is 5.02. Not very good. The WHIP's okay, 133. It's not great, but 5.02 ERA, Major League Baseball bullpen is not very good at all. Who is number 1 in baseball? San Francisco Giants bullpen, 2.53 ERA, 1.09 WHIP. Phenomenal numbers. Give me the Giants here. I think the later innings are basically going to tell the story here. So I'm going to have to bet this later when the line comes out because it's not out. I'm doing this. I always do these player profit videos a day before for you guys so I can get the video up, the evening before the next day's game so you can get them in early. So anyway, that's my story. I'm sticking to it. Here are the plays. The plays are we're going to go Pacers +8 in Cleveland. We are going to go with the Dallas Stars over the Winnipeg Jets in Dallas, -150 or -148 on player profit. We are going to go with the San Francisco Giants, who should, by the way, be about -110. That's what they have them here on covers. Let me go back to the front screen. Yeah, so here we go. It's -105 now, actually. The line just moved toward Arizona, which is actually a little scary, but I don't care. I still like the Giants. So those are your 3 player profit plays. So basically, you go to playerprofit.com, guys. Like I said, use the promo code Sniper1. That will get you 10% off. And yeah, that's all I got for you guys. It's pretty simple stuff. You pass phase 1, pass phase 2, you're funded. You keep 70% over any of these numbers. Okay? If you guys have any questions, reach out to me. My Twitter is @thesniperpicks, and I am Sniper Wes. And I will be back tomorrow with some more free plays, and we'll do this player profit stuff. And hopefully I pass that challenge tonight. I'll be on to phase 2. All right, guys? So I'll catch you next time. Peace out, and keep firing.